All hail Linda's Bush and the Plan B omelets.
Julius Caesar, BBC keeping it real.
That might change everything now that you mentioned it.
The Great Brettzky 99.
Yeah, I always keep it 100. You always keep it 99.
One tastes like Popeyes, the other tastes like Taco Bell, and one tastes like gefilte fish.
This shout out also goes to my mega pound hole mangria.
And what podcast would that be? That would be the Tripod. Welcome to the Tripod Session, bitches.
Hit that music, mangria.
Now hit that music, Mangria.
Hit that music, Mangria.
Hit that music, Mangeria.
Mangria, hit that juicy.
Hit the music, Mangria. God dang.
From now on, you can count me Lazarus. From now on, you can count me Lazarus. From now on, you can count me Lazarus. From a dead man walk, Lazarus. From now on, you can count me Lazarus. From now on.
What's going on, all of you tripod listeners? I don't know, for the pretzels, as you have been so aptly named, I know that I am not usually the one to start these things off. And especially in recent weeks, with Mangria being on such a time crunch, we don't even get proper introductions anymore to say how our weeks have been. But I'm going to change the tide because this is episode number 99 of the After Party Hangover.
99.
Hey. Don't interrupt me. Stop. I'm trying
99. No.
It's episode number 99 of the After Party Hangover Tripod Sessions, and we couldn't get Adam J to do it, so we figured let's get Brettzky to do it because the Great Brettzky 99. Usually they are the other two legs of the tripod. They're Julius _ Caesar, they're Mangria _ Fueled, but for tonight and tonight only, it's going to be Julius _ Caesar, and it's going to be Mega Filter Fish Fueled. Oi. This is the OY. Not OI, as they say in Mangria. And of course, I actually do have a special guest for everyone here tonight on the After Party Hangover Tripod Sessions. The champ is here, and he didn't come alone.
He got a belt.
Damn straight.
It's gonna look nice in a couple weeks on this screen. It's gonna look real nice.
Yeah, this is a fucking nice ass belt. Mangria sent it to me. I forgot he sent it to me, and I got a little email. I was like, hey, you got some mail in the mail center. I'm like, oh, what is it? And I see undisputed belts like on the whole side. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I got a Mangria belt. But no, this is a fucking nice ass belt. Which you'll be seeing more of on not After Party Hangover, fucking Dynamite coming out. It came out earlier today, actually. So go check out Dynamite. Before you do that, let's talk about some NXT, gentlemen. How have you guys been doing? How's everything been going? You guys excited?
Extremely busy week for your boy. I think everybody's actually extremely busy. I'm putting together the 100th episode spectacular on
get jazz hands in there.
To be released next Friday on my birthday, as well as the next APPW pay-per-view, The Bloodbath and Beyond. I just dropped the latest Dynamite. Now I gotta delete all that shit so I have enough memory for the new shit. But I got my DMD shirt in the mail.
Nice.
Got my liquor right here. I'm ready to get fucked up, talk some wrestling with my brothers here. How about yourself, Caesar?
You know me, man. I'm just drinking more heavily now because I work in fucking retail, and Black Friday's in like 6 weeks. So shit, and motherfuckers crying about, hey, man, it's going on sale. More for no, bitch, it's not going on sale. It's fucking Rona. So Black Friday sale starting now. Buy this shit. Get the fuck out of my face. Is what you want to say.
Those exact words.
Yeah, it's what I want to say almost every single fucking day I'm at work. At least the 3 people. And then the other 12 are like, yo, man, you got PS5s? No, nigga, Sony ain't even got PS5s. Why the fuck would you think I got PS5s?
Yeah, this motherfucker out here got a PS5.
I know, he did. I don't know who his wife was doing some strange for, but God bless her. God bless her. She got that crack of PS5.
Hey, whatever it takes.
Yeah, shout out Miss Mangria.
Shout out Miss Mangria, a true OG of the streets, getting them PS5. I almost proposed to a lady at work today. She got her husband a PS5 and an Xbox. And I was like, damn, baby, I mean, we could cheat. I'll give you a ring too. I hook you up on this TV, get you a deal, you know what I'm saying? I mean, You said he's deployed. He can't even use it. I'll be over there, keep the bed warm.
Hey,
I
you
literally
leave
told her I'd
Andy's
warm
wife
up them
alone.
sheets.
Leave Andy's wife alone.
You know what?
Yeah, Sam's got dibs.
Andy's busy trying to hump men and beat up women. I mean, somebody's got to please that woman.
That's the Andy I know.
Yeah, that's the Andy I know.
Ah, that sounds about right. We're in the same club. What's his is ours.
You got to propose with the decent title. That's what you got to do.
All right, so I got to beat Zank and win that shit back.
But yeah, so I also had a busy week. I wasn't on last week, obviously. Midterm season was fucking insane. But yeah, we're good now. We're in the clear until I think I have some more exams in like 2-3 weeks. So that'll be nice.
That's how that works.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you think that you're all about halfway there, like, oh, it's November basically. And then like 2 months I'll be in London, which I still can't get over. But you know what? Before we get there,
Oi.
Wait,
will you be in London for the New Year?
I don't know yet. I'm not 100% sure when.
Drinking age. I think drinking age is like 18 over there.
Yep. Believe me, I'm gonna be drinking over there.
Yeah,
believe me.
If we ever could figure out the time difference, we could have a 3-way drunk tripod.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way we can figure out the time difference. I'm not getting up at 3:30 in the fucking morning to record a
fuck that. We're just gonna have to be like a day I'm off. We know Mangria doesn't do shit, so we'll have to wake up 3:30 in the morning just so it'll be nighttime for you and drink beers. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
Fucking hey, you know what? To be fair, that would be a very tripod move to pull, is to wake up at 3:30 in the morning overseas and get fucking hammered at 3:30
in the morning. Just go back to sleep. You wake up at like 10 that time, you're fine.
There you go. Anyway, before we get to the potential triple drunk cast, we got to go over some NXT. Tony D'Angelo.
Tony. Chef
Boyardee.
Oh, we gotta sell the chef's kiss, fucking foam fingers.
Fucking Wade.
All right, so we opened the show with a little promo package reminding us of what exactly happened last week with Carmelo Hayes cashing in and winning the North American title. I said it before, I'll say it again. I like how they're doing it this year, treating it like a Money in the Bank, as opposed to, when What's-His-Face got really mad at the shirt and called them racist, and it was just a set title shot at a set time. So then the show does start with Melo and Weekday coming down to the ring, and Weekday is making Alicia Taylor introduce Melo twice. Great line from Weekday. If you want humble, you can find it in the dictionary right under hell no.
Talk your talk.
Talk your talk.
Talk your talk. Who's coming out here disrespecting the champ? Who's coming out?
Talk your talk.
Some you deserve it chants from the crowd, even though Carmelo Hayes is a heel and he has done nothing to endear himself yet. Shut the fuck up, guys. Like,
he's wrestled 5 matches.
He's wrestled. He's really good, but he's wrestled 5 matches and he's a dick. Don't chant you deserve it. He said that he's the final boss. He pulled a swerve on Swerve himself. I guess he's over because the crowd did the rest of his catchphrase. They all yelled, "I don't miss," which is really cool. Then we got Johnny Wrestling. He returns. He comes out to confront these two. He said the word pregnant and not pregnant during this promo.
Oh yeah.
Candace at home pregnant. Very interesting pronunciation. I like how he's still acknowledging Austin being on Raw as well, which I thought was really cool. Basically it's just Johnny saying, if you don't miss, I'd like you to try that against me. Which I think is going to be a banger match when it inevitably happens. Trick and Mello are being all like, yeah, Indy's in our DMs, watch your daughter. Then Johnny says, okay, well, watch my son-in-law. And Dexter Loomis right behind him, and they chase those two guys away. That was a decent bit, a nice little long segment to start off the show. We'll go to Mangria. First and foremost, what were your thoughts on the opener?
Well, don't forget about the thumbs up at the end.
Oh, of course, the thumbs up at the end. Yes.
Yeah, that was a cool way to kick off the show. Mello and Weekday, I love it. Mello and Weekday, I guess they're maybe eventually going to get back into tag team action. I don't know, but as far as we know now, Mello is the North American champion. I liked what I've seen from him so far. Yeah, he's had 5 matches. He lost to Adam Cole. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he's in the independent scene in Florida. I have no idea what his career was before.
He's really good. I will say that much from what I've seen.
Good.
But yeah, the great way to open it. Johnny Wrestling, he's a face and I love it. Him and Dexter's dynamic. I hope they become a tag team. That'd be cool as well.
Dude, they got a lot of tag teams now. Like weirdly.
I'm looking forward to it. I loved it. This is a great way to kick off the show. My son-in-law behind you, Dexter. He just appears out of nowhere. That was fucking great. I loved it. Very entertaining.
Cesar, moving on to you. I agree. It was very entertaining. I do think that, with in the WWE 2K games, with all the wacky like weapons they have now, like under the ring, I think they should have the Dexter Lumis axe. I do think that.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't use the axe unless like you like butt with it with a baseball bat.
Well, no, it's threatening. It's not actual to hit them. It's like just threaten them so they lose.
You should be able to pull it up and they just like fall back scared, like and
their stamina goes down by 75%.
They still take damage and lose stamina.
In 2K20, there are swords. They use them they use them as kendo sticks and sledgehammers where they do the butt thing. But there are swords and axes in fucking 2K20.
Dexter Lumis with the fucking axe and the tool. I mean, he had the toolie in the coat. He had it in the coat. He got to be from New York. He had the toolie in the coat.
Him and Arn Anderson should have a conversation.
That's just a fucking straight New York move. He's always wearing boots and shit too. Your mother. Yeah, the tooling in the coat, no matter what the tooling is. The tooling in the coat, the straight New York move. You gotta respect it. Yeah, that is my daughter. Yeah, that's your daughter. That is my daughter. And that's my son-in-law. and the god of goats. He's still the god of goats, no matter who he's with. And he threw Johnny with the thumbs up. Like they're on good terms, even though he had like 20 condoms in the suitcase, stroking that hoe out.
There's many condoms. You don't need this many.
You don't need this many. I guess when you're the god, you need that many. You ain't got no plan B's, man. They're expensive.
He needs all of them at once to fit on his dick. That's what it is.
That's what he needs. Yeah, boy, slanging.
Was it during the bachelor party where they finally did the no look high five?
Yeah, at the end.
Axe throwing.
At the end, yeah. During the axe throwing, he gave him the high five because he taught Johnny how to throw the axe. But yeah, no, I think this is going to be really good. Yeah, if we can't have Austin, we got the God, and it's always good. Like we said, God don't talk. So having Johnny, who never shuts up, is great. Is great. They could go after the tag team titles. Hell, Dexter could have the North American title, and Johnny could get the heavyweight title if they really wanted to clean up on the men's side and really run shit and be on some cracker shit for real. I ain't mad at it. I thought this was another great opening with the new Tuesday and weekday. Weekday spelled W-E-A-K, because that cracker is weak until I see otherwise in the ring. And just saying talk your talk. That's even worse than Top Dollar. He's Top Dollar got to spit bars. This motherfucker just says talk your talk. Talk your talk. Bars.
You're right. Bars. You're right, Cesar. Trick is the weak link because you remember he was the reason why they got eliminated from that tag team match last week or the week before or whatever.
Which is interesting. It is interesting too that they having the big guy be the weak link.
Yeah. So it's the reverse because we met Carmelo first. So I mean, I'm not mad at it. Always got to keep it fresh and do something new. But if weekday, if Tuesday and weekday want to link up and do work like this and then fight around for the title and whatnot, I ain't mad at it. It looks like we're gonna get a skit out of that later.
Brettzky has been extremely busy, so I completely understand. But I just wanted to ask: is this the first full episode of NXT you've seen in a while, or have you?
Yes, in about 2 weeks, and I've seen clips and stuff. Like I made sure to go back and find on YouTube the Tony D'Angelo debut because of course. But
don't.
Did you guys see, by the way, Liv Morgan's Twitter feed during that? Because she was live tweeting NXT when his episode where he debuted, and I follow her obviously. Who wouldn't follow Liv Morgan on Twitter? And she tweeted out the emoji, like that emoji when she came out, and her replies on that tweet were all like hundreds of people just going with that emoji. It was a fucking like chef's kiss train of emojis. It was magical.
I think Wade might be onto something here.
I agree with them. I agree. Yeah. But yeah, this is the first full episode I've caught in I think 2 weeks.
Okay.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I thought I just saw Andre Chase and Malcolm Bivens in fucking sweaters.
Oh my god. That is, I love it. Speaking of Andre Chase, Up next, we have Odyssey Jones, Big OJ versus Andre Chase. And holy shit, there is an Andre Chase University student section.
Yep.
And I don't care what else you say. This is already the match of the night and the match of the year. They step aside Walter and Dragunov. Step aside Cole and O'Reilly. Oh my, that's incredible. Step aside Olive Rose. Step aside Brian Omega. This is already the match of the year because we got the student section. He needs to keep that. He needs to keep that. Odyssey is dominating Chase to start, which again, another trend. Chase is a big guy, and he's kind of not really winning, which is, it's again
this tweet is awesome. I'm gonna tag you both in it. Oh,
you got it. Malcolm Bivens.
There's 2 pictures, and this fucking shit is awesome.
I saw Malcolm's face in that picture. It popped me. It was funny.
Doesn't matter. There, he leaves a review about Andre Chase University.
Oh my God.
Oh, he does?
His name on that is Lucha Vandross. And I lost my shit already. I didn't even read the fucking one. I've lost my shit already.
Oh, so Odyssey's dominating Andre Chase to start. Then Chase came back a little bit with a bunch of stomps, some diving stomps, some jumping stomps, some 1 foot stomps, one foot left stomp. And yeah, a nice ADT to Odyssey Jones.
I caught that.
Nice DT to Odyssey Jones, but he powers out at 1, and he came back in the match, and he won with the running frog splash. I like how he's doing the frog splash with it, as opposed to just jumping in flat splash. Up next as well, we'll keep going a little bit. Diamond Mine is backstage. They're cutting a backstage promo on the way to the ring, and Malcolm Bivens, or what was it? Was it Lucha
Vandross?
Lucha Vandross, as he is known sometimes. He's shocked at in the parking lot how many people are just asking for title shots, and they're getting them. So Diamond Mine instead is just going to start taking title shots and opportunities, not asking. And we get next match. I'll just go straight through the next match. Creed Brothers versus Imperium, which is very interesting, heel versus heel, but it's going to be good. And it was really fucking good. Really nice grappling. I'm noticing that's what you got Braun Breaker, the Creed Brothers, Roddy and all that. Like, there's a lot of really good grappling, like mat wrestling going on now in NXT. It's some really nice grappling between, I forgot their names, so I call them Wide Creed and Thin Creed. So
it's Julius and Brutus.
I know, no, I knew their names. I just didn't remember which one was which. I think Julius is Wide Creed and Brutus is Thin, I think, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So Wide Creed and Eichner were getting really nice grappling to start, and then Wide Creed and Martel. Just really good, pretty mat wrestling, and then just kind of progressively got more and more vicious, and I was loving it. Thin Creed tags in and goes at it with Bartel. Roddy, of course, on the outside, providing the distraction. He prevents Bartel from hitting a move off the top, and it gives Diamond Mine the advantage. The Creeds, by the way, they're doing some double team moves that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
Some really cool, like incorporating amateur wrestling and actual like pro wrestling move, whatever you want to call it. Really cool shit. And then the move of the week, fucking Eichner caught Brutus midair and squatted.
Squatted that bitch.
Full deep squat. Fucking insane. And that made me think you gotta get Eichner versus Cesaro. 2 bald, strong motherfucking Europeans.
You gotta put a title on the line. I'm sorry, I can't watch that without title.
This is gonna be fucking. That would be fucking good. And then at the very end of the match, Jiro and Kushida came out and attacked Diamond Mine, and they distracted Brutus, brought him away. So Julius was distracted, and he lost via the most dangerous move in all of sports entertainment. The roll up, and then to top off and make everyone care just that much more about the match and what happened afterwards, MSK came out and attacked Imperium from behind. A "You Suck" chant broke out, and we did not get any Ooka booka.
Ooka booka.
So Cesar, going from top to bottom, we started off with Odyssey Jones versus Andre Chase with the student section, going through to the Imperium versus Creed Brothers match in the aftermath. What were your thoughts on these 2 contests?
Oh man, so no style Cesar versus adult Brettzky popped off, and that shit looked like a Cesar versus Brettzky match. Brettzky was trying to do shit and got his ass whooped by Cesar.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Quick.
Oh,
action.
look at he's got the hardware now.
Yeah, that's because AJ Styles wasn't there.
Keep talking.
Because AJ Styles wasn't there to bail out.
Keep talking. Oh, you hear that? You hear that?
Oh no, this is the Wade Barrett thing. If you listen, when Andre Chase was coming out, because Wade Barrett stumbled because his dumbass spoiled something later. He said our Halloween Havoc host, LA
Oh,
Knight.
yeah, he did. Yeah.
And then goes, LA Knight will be fighting that cracker later. But he said Halloween Havoc host. He said that first, stumbled, because it was supposed to be like they're gonna fight.
Is that what
the
you're
host
saying in the chat?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
didn't even notice that because I didn't realize at the time. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Now I think about it.
Because see, I saw the clip of LA Knight after he won the match on Instagram. I was like, oh, he's a Halloween Havoc host. I was like, oh, but he didn't say yeah in this promo, so I don't care. And then like I watched the next day, and then I was like, wait, hold on. And I rewound it just to listen. And I was like, fucking Barrett spoiled it. I was like, if you were listening at home, you already know the winner of it. And I was like, are they gonna fight later? It looked like LA Knight was sweaty, and then I was like, oh wait, this match is next. This nigga spoiled an hour ago. So I usually it was one thing I said to Mangria last week, and Mangria said, yo, I had to watch this shit like 4 times because I didn't know when Wade Barrett said this. He goes, how the fuck did you hear that on the first try? I was like, I just listened when Wade Barrett talks because he said some dumbass shit. And it was literally like obscure because like there was just like they were scrolling through the crowd.
Yeah.
And Vic and Barrett was talking. And then like
it was right after Indy and her best friend found the Smokey the Hoe, and Wade goes, it's gonna take more than condoms to protect yourself from Keon Shaw. Ooka.
And then like Ooka, booka. And then McGregor was like, how the fuck did you hear that? And I was like, I was just listening when he talked. Like there was nothing on screen. So
the man commands your attention.
Yeah, he does. But it's like weird halfway Canadian tuxedo. Was it dressed down?
Yeah, it was such a weird. It was dressed like Kyle O'Reilly.
And it wasn't just me, but like Vic wasn't dressed up either. They're like, yo, Beth ain't here. Fuck that. We wearing t-shirt and jeans today, nigga. Like this bitch always wanted to be suited and booted. But no, yeah, of course, Andre Chase, Odyssey Jones, good shit. Heels, faces, they want Odyssey Jones to look tough and strong. I'm not mad at it. He beats up on a guy. Of course, Chase is the heel. Mingiri is laughing of the Cesar Brettzky reference.
I did not think of that. That is hella funny. Cesar versus Brettzky.
I've been waiting all week to say this. I've been waiting all week just for that line.
I know the thought process was he thought of it while he was watching. He goes, oh shit. And then he forgot about it for 2 days. And he remembered, oh yeah, that's right.
Literally, that's exactly what happened. Because I called it last week. I called Joe Gacy MJF better than MJO. And then yeah, I call Andre Chase Adult Brettzky. And then I said it last week. I was like, man, we're just like
MJF.
I was like, if this guy came out in fucking cutoffs, long pants, and the DMX, and I had dreadlocks, it would be like I was like, this is literally APPW just on NXT.
They watch. Kevin Dunn watches.
I'm telling you, someone's watching my shit.
He got you banned in Germany. He got you banned. It wasn't DMX. DMX is gone. He can't hurt nobody. He gone, children. But no, this match was great. And, full filler match. Keep everybody on their new guys. You're still introducing them. We see what Andre Chase can do in the ring, especially against a big man. That's always a good challenge. If like a way smaller guy fights a big guy, how's he going to overcome? He did what everybody does. You attack the legs, you attack the knee, you use your quickness. I thought everybody got over what they should have got over in this match. I kind of wanted to see Andre win this one just to be like on some fuck you shit and cheat more, especially with the student section, because the student section is fucking hilarious.
Just open up the tweet. I just opened up the tweet. His face. Oh my god.
It's so great, right? It's so great. And then read what he wrote. He left a review.
Oh my god. This is incredible.
That dude runs Twitter, man. He runs Twitter.
As someone who has previously cheated family and friends out of their finances.
So yeah, I thought it was good. And then what was Imperium in them next?
Yeah, it was Imperium versus Creed Brothers.
Creed Brothers. This was a great match too. Yeah, they came out there, Imperium getting the intro before the commercial break, I believe, and then the Creed Brothers and Diamond Mine walking out, getting up in that ring, And yeah, old thick neck and old skinny neck, beating bitches up. Everybody else wearing their gear outside. Malcolm Bivens, and then old girl with all that body. How does this bitch wear them chains for like 20 minutes at a time? She's sitting out there with them chains, just getting it with all that body.
A body.
And then old good. It's so good. Why is this shit orange? It's all watered down like it's been washed 58 times.
You have to wash it a bunch of times so it can fit.
You don't get a red one. I think the student section was orange too. Does he only rock the red one? Everybody else gets an orange. That's brilliant.
I want to buy that shirt so badly. They're finally on sale. I want to buy it so badly.
If everybody else gets orange and he gets red, that's fucking brilliant. Because like nobody else is on his level. Because it's his university. And he's like, what? University covers are red and orange. Everybody else gets orange. That would be yeah, no, I really like this tag team. Yeah, Imperium does need, I guess, it's heel versus heel, but like, who do you root for? Imperium's always Imperium. They're great in the ring. They can work with anybody. And yeah, Diamond Mine, I guess finally takes a loss. It's not bad in a tag team because there are a lot of tag teams now. People need to get established.
And it's a cheap loss. Like it's not like
it's a real cheap loss against two guys who you're feuding with outside of what you're doing in the ring. Because they're all fighting for the titles.
And since Imperium's now getting the title match next week, it makes that it's just better.
Yeah. So that's great. It got them out there. And then Kushida and them got some revenge and stuff, and then that leads to some shit later. And then Imperium get the win and then just like put in the ring. But yeah, he squatted that bitch off the top. Like he caught him and squatted a grown ass man. Now I know when he's probably at the gym. But that's even weight. It's even weight because it's on both sides and a bar. Like these Creed motherfuckers are top heavy, and you still just like
especially the one he got. He got a wide neck.
Yeah, he got a wide neck. That bitch is way top heavy. He skips leg day, like just small as shit, and he fucking just like made me squat halfway through this match because I ain't tired yet. I ain't finished my workout. Had 2 scoops of pre-workout for this match. Rah!
He was on that creatine. He needed to get
he's on that creatine. Get off me, bitch. I'm out here.
They were well into the match too. It wasn't the beginning of the match.
It was
it's not like he picked him up. He caught him.
Yep.
He grabbed him.
And that motherfucker struggled, so that was a shoot.
Yeah, it was a real shoot. Because he grabbed him kind of up top and then went all the way down and picked him up and then chucked him. Yeah, it was kind of like on the downhill of the match. It wasn't even at the peak. It was like they were coming to.
It was like right before the end. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, damn, this is a strong bitch. You're right though. Him versus fucking Cesaro on SmackDown or something. You just fucking free money, right? Free money on that bullshit, and you send it out to the streets. This is kind of honestly why the draft should have went 3 ways. Imagine if Cesaro would have went to NXT now, he'd be way more hot.
Oh my god,
way more hot in NXT than he would be on SmackDown right now. Yeah, I get it. It's main roster, but Cesaro fighting some of these bitches in NXT.
Cesaro versus Walter. Imagine that shit.
Oh, stop it!
Stop it. Good.
Dragunov too.
Top 3 Walter matches are Walter versus Tyler Bate. Oh, Walter versus Pete Dunne. Fuck, I gotta go 5 now. Walter versus Pete Dunne. Still, Walter versus Tyler Bate, big strong boy. Walter versus Dragunov, both of those.
Mm-hmm. You're kind of
Walter versus Cesaro. Jesus Christ, it'd be fucking missile.
And then Walter versus Leo Rush.
Just cause.
Or Marco Stunt, whichever one you want. Take your pick.
Oh yeah.
One shot. One shot.
Please.
He would die. He would fucking die.
Both
those matches were great. I don't know what was after that.
That was it for now.
Okay.
Nangry, how about you? What are your thoughts on Andre Chase having his own fucking universe student section?
Well,
I love it. I think you should keep it every week.
Before Cesar versus Bretsky NXT style, Odyssey Jones high fives Johnny.
And
taps Dexter in the gut, and then he makes his way out. They went to commercial break right after he did that.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll go take a quick piss. I came back from my piss. The match was over. I was like, what the fuck? Wasn't Odyssey facing Chase? So I went back and rewatched it, and basically the same notes as you, Bretsky. Andre has his own section, just like Cesaro,
Brilliant.
by the way.
Brilliant.
Chase versus Odyssey. Chase with a flurry of offense, kicking, stomping, and punching. But of course, Odyssey's strength and a curse splat for the win. Just great for Odyssey. And for Chase to show off his character even more, it's always entertaining. That was a great segment. I wish it would have lasted a little longer so I could have caught some of it before I, when I pissed. But up next, the Creed Brothers versus Imperium. My God, this was incredible. I appreciate the unique singlets from Team Diamond Mine, by the way.
Yes, yes.
Great match. These teams are so similar in styles. Brutus mocked the Imperium stance, and you could see a kid. Oh yeah, I don't know if you caught this, Cesar, but Brutus did the stupid Imperium thing.
Yeah.
Notice you look right over his shoulder. A kid stood up in the audience and went,
It went, yeah. It was dying.
Oh yeah, I saw
laughing.
that. That's right.
I was like, damn, that was funny. With the Diamond Mine at ringside, the numbers game comes into play. Roddy distracting. Eichner power squats Brutus Creed after catching him in midair. You guys already said it. He delivered what was it, like a front fireman's carry drop, like he dove forward.
Yeah.
And then Kushida and Ika Man attack Diamond Mine, which allows the deadliest move in all of sports and entertainment, like Bretsky said. Roll up Imperium for the win, and then not to save people, but to attack. MSK jumps Imperium, to which the crowd replies, "You suck." Yeah, not a fan of MSK. Sorry, Boss Stones. I know you're a big fan of them, but
wait, whoa, back up.
MSK.
Oh, you missed it all last week.
Whoa.
You didn't watch? You didn't watch?
Dude, I haven't watched NXT.
No. You didn't watch the last Hangover.
MSK.
Paul Stones is a big MSK fan.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Listen, Paul Stones, dude, like, I love you, and like, you are Tony D'Angelo in real life, but
He is Tony D'Angelo.
My man.
But he's also a big Creed fan. He's also a big Grimes fan.
Boss Stones, just skip ahead. Just skip ahead 2 minutes.
I will say, hold up. I will say, I want to see a future thing with Andre Chase. Like, he gets on this losing streak, and he always has a student section. And then he's like, hey, fuck this. I'm not paying for 8 seats for you assholes to show up every week. Or like he raises tuition.
He notices Steve is sitting there. He's like, hey.
In the middle of the match.
Yeah. I didn't pay for Steve to be in the student section. That's why I lost. And they're like, well, you paid for 8 seats, and we only had 7 students show up, and Steve was there, and he had the sweater. And he's like, no, fuck Steve. Like, I'm waiting for that. Or he actually wins like the NA title or something, and then he's like, I'm not paying for those assholes. He's like, I'm not paying for those assholes to sit up there. You make them pay. Make them pay a ticket. But like, just save that area for me. Well, sir, you can't save the area. I'm the North American Championship. I can save whatever area I want.
This is bullshit.
I appreciate when the tripod agrees on something. It's incredible. We all do not like him.
And I was like okay on them, or we were all okay on them early.
We were all high and great on them when they came in, and then they just like didn't.
I was the first. If I remember correctly, I was the first one to be like, yeah, they're doing the same shit, and then everyone was like, join like the next week, like, yeah, they are doing the same shit.
But no, like their promos were funny, so I was still like, all right, make a promo, and it's great. And then like I was just like, I'm out.
I will say I can't wait for a year from now when they're in AEW and having 45-minute flip matches with the Young Bucks.
But see, this is what it's like for Cody for me. This is what it's like for Cody for me. Cody does the same shit. He keeps winning. You don't lose.
I'd rather watch Cody than MSK.
You're right. You know what? I would rather watch Cody.
Shout out to
Cody. I would rather watch Cody.
Yeah, shout out to Cody Jarrett, rose to the top. Watch Cody be drunk. Funny. Watch Cody be drunk all the time and have to deal with some black woman shit. Just make
and
it
his
melt
sister,
my heart.
And Cody's sister,
and his crazy ass sister. It's so. You know what? Cody's dysfunctional as fuck. You know what, Cody? I don't like you in the ring, but outside the ring, you're an alright guy. You got shit to deal with.
Big words from Big Carpe. And moving forward to go on some big things, we're gonna go through a couple of different things here. First up, we get a Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner video package of them training in the woods using a tree trunk. Actually, kind of cool. And they have beer, but the fucking Briggs and Jensen guys don't. How do
The
these
bar
guys,
fighting drunk. The bar fighting drunk don't have beer.
how do these two get fucking brewskis in the woods? And fucking Briggs and Jensen, oh yeah, we fight in bars. We're bar fighters. Like, you don't get any fucking beer.
Not even a bar backstage that they hang out at.
Nothing. This I actually liked it. I'm enjoying it. I'm here for a potential O'Reilly and Wagner tag team. It gives O'Reilly something else to do besides be losing world title matches. And it gives a guy like Von Wagner a platform to kind of get better. I really like what they're doing with NXT 2.0 so far. Like, they really are giving a lot of these young new guys a chance to shine, and they're kind of revitalizing the older veterans. So I'm really enjoying it so far. Then we get a Cora Jade video package. She's up next in a match. But before her, we got a Joe Gacy backstage promo, and my God, this was great. NXT 2.0 might not be such a safe space after all, but his mission is still the same. And I knew Mangria was going to be hyped for this. I figured Zen Chris, if he ever said a word and watched NXT, would be hyped for this. Because this is some real horror movie shit. What was that guy's name? I know his real name is Parker Boudreaux, but like, what's this guy's name again?
Pit Zeng. His name is fucking Pit Zeng. And Joe Gacy is fucking MJF.
Not him. The fucking Harland.
It's Nazi. He puts his hand up against the glass.
Yeah. He says he keeps on saying Gacy keeps saying some shit about like following him and like a coalition. Everyone's like, what the fuck? And then he reaches his hand out. Take my hand. And fucking Harland, I think his name is, out of a horror movie, just reaches his hand to the glass. And holy shit. Follow me, little snowflake. I love this idea. And I love Gacy. I'm such a big fan of Gacy and like the whole gimmicky character-oriented NXT 2.0, I'm here for. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I love the fact there's actual gimmicks and things like, oh, I understand your character motives because you're not just some guy who says I'm a really good wrestler and can wrestle. Like, I understand like why you're doing things. So I love the character. I love this development, especially because Gacy is a former hardcore guy. I'm loving this. I'm absolutely here for this. And then we'll just go on to the match. Legado is in the ring, and Santos said something in Swahili, and then he says he's blessed. He's always been blessed, except for last week he didn't have luck. Carmelo is a lucky son of a bitch, according to Santos Escobar. Then in the meantime, before he gets to Carmelo, Elektra Lopez is going to set the record straight for Legado, but she gets cut off by attractive, upbeat Darby Allin. We get the match of Cora Jade versus Elektra Lopez. I guessed right then and there that we're going to get Lopez and Santos versus Jade and Trey Ginger, but I guess we'll wait to see what happens with that. Lopez was dominating. Cora Jade had some small spurts. I still can't believe she's 20, which is fucking insane to me. She's really good too. And Jade wins with another most devastating move in the business.
And sports entertainment.
Lopez
she has no finisher. It's like her third one. She has no finisher.
Yep. Lopez did kick out. So it's kind of interesting, probably sparking another match. And yeah, actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go with the last thing here because there's a big match after this, and this is a small thing. Mackenzie Mitchell is backstage with Ciampa Mad and Braun Breaker. Braun tells Ciampa to watch himself, and Ciampa says he's just gonna follow Braun's lead, so because Braun said he's gonna stay safe. All right, Mangria. Starting all the way back after MSK ruined everyone's day with the Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner video package, all the way down through up to the Mackenzie Mitchell backstage interview with Ciampa Mad and Braun Breaker. What are your thoughts on all of these wonderful segments?
NXT's most hated Kyle O'Reilly and White Khali, white boy bonding in the woods. Hopefully this don't get broke back on us.
White boy fall is coming.
Cora Jade up next. Joe Gacy, better JH, according to Cesar.
He is.
Take my hand. Follow me, little snowflake. He puts his hand on the glass. And of course, the Nazis on the other side.
That's Pizek.
It's Peter Wayne Ken.
And Brett, I don't know if you caught this or not, but did you see when Gacy caressed the Nazi's face last week to calm him down when he was attacking Ciampa?
Yes,
homoerotic.
I think it's great.
Crown Order out in the ring. Santos, like Betsy said, is pissed about losing. Elektra grabs the mic, interrupted by Cora Jade, who ran around the ring. We get Elektra versus Cora Jade. This match was all Elektra until the deadliest move in all of everything gets the win for Cora. I'm getting the same vibes. No disrespect, Brettzky. I'm getting the same vibes from Cora Jade as I am from Casey Catanzaro. Like
Those are good vibes.
Like I wasn't impressed at first, but now I am. So maybe she has yet to show off what she can actually do because she just keeps doing.
And she could be on our screens for the next 20 years. Let's not forget.
Yeah, like you said, she's 20, so she's just getting started.
Age 2.0.
For the Ciampa Breaker interview, I wrote Ciampa Breaker interviewed. That's it. Nothing.
All right, Cesar. Well, I gotta go take a quick piss break. But while I'm out, wax poetic on White Boy Fall and J.H. Casey.
Yeah, so this just proves that you can't trust Kyle O'Reilly with the mic, but he can be in segments. He's never bad in a segment.
Yeah.
Think about any Undisputed Era segment. He's been great.
The therapist.
The therapist, when they're relaxing by the pool, shining gold. Whenever they're in the background of Adam Cole programs, yeah, segments are great. They're all great.
Mm-hmm.
But this cracker just can't be trusted with a live mic. Sorry, it's not your thing, Kyle. Then they try to, I don't know, man. Cool Kyle just wasn't doing it. I guess he maybe just let that motherfucker talk. But this was great. Yeah, you got White Khali. We got they chopping wood. It's just a couple white boys doing some white boy shit. I mean, all they needed was some fucking flannel. They out in the woods carrying sticks. You know what I'm saying? Not Sticks Adam. What's up, Tribal Chief of Drip Island? What up? How's your boy? They carrying logs and shit, doing pull-ups. Don't need no Planet Fitness, $10 a month. No, they'll just grab a tree. Going on a hike. Motherfucker put him on a mountain bike. Where did he put the mountain bike? Did he drive the mountain bike there? Did he mountain bike there? Did he put it in the back of that cracker's truck? I don't know. Did he give him a ride back in the F Ford 150 to wherever his car was because he rode on a mountain bike? I don't know.
Oh, he gave him a ride, all right.
I bet he did.
You know
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying.
And then I guess when they chopped up the tree, they've been carrying around all day and made a fire. Yeah, then they had some beer. Where did the cooler come from? I didn't see a motherfucker carrying a cooler the whole trip. And were those beers cold? Were there ice packs in there? I mean, I don't know. Maybe were they in the woods and it was just cold in the woods? I don't even know about you, but Florida don't get cold. Florida don't get cold. Were they in the woods of Florida? Because they don't get cold there. Did Kyle O'Reilly take a ticket? Did he pack the mountain bike on a plane to go out where there's cold woods? Because there are cold woods right now. It's fall, White Boy Fall was out there. They just got some brewskis. And then they had a cut. He had more than one. You got one more thing to do, Kyle. What's that? Nigga, there's a cooler right there. What the fuck you mean? What's that? Is it in this cooler? That's what I'd ask. If I was out there, I'd have broke care. Is it in the fucking cooler? Is it in the cooler?
There's only one more thing left to do, Kyle. He gets he gets Dexter's remaining condoms.
Yeah, there's only one more thing to do. You pull your dick out and we gonna fight. We gonna fight. Pull your dick out if you want to. We gonna fight. I'm gonna knock your dumb ass out. Anyway, yeah, they drink some beers in the cooler, even though the drunks don't have any beers. What was after that? Cora Jade?
Cora Jade's match with Elektra after.
Oh yeah. So Paige Light skateboards her dumb ass down to the ring. Yeah, so Paige Light comes down on a hot streak, beating old top bitches, apparently. Oh, no, wait. Did Elgato come out? Elgato came out first.
Santos screamed on the mic, and then Elektra.
Yeah. So, Santos talking about he's always been lucky because some bitch told him some Spanish shit. And then he was like, I've always been lucky. What you lucky is? What, getting tacos at Taco Bell? Huh? Getting food quick at a Mexican restaurant? Everybody gets food quick at a Mexican restaurant. Fuck out of here. When have you seen a Mexican restaurant take more than 5 minutes to get your food out after you order? Never. These motherfuckers got it prepped and stacked in the back. You know how it go. You always talking about something he's lucky. Everybody's lucky then. So you never had a bad margarita in your life? Go drink with some white women. They don't know how to fucking rotate that. They don't know the ratio to make a good margarita. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's always lucky. And then, because he's been losing. And then yeah, he's mad at Carmelo because Carmelo came out there, stole that shit. That's what Tuesday's gonna do. He's a Negro Steel. You a bougie ass Mexican. You need to get back to your root. Drink some Corona, some family, and have like 3 cars in your front yard that you're all working on, all El Caminos, and then your ass would be stealing titles too, motherfucker. But you forgot because you wearing these bougie ass suits in bright colors, like you live in the rich part of Mexico, like where they make 1942, them $300 bottles. Nah, get back to the streets. Get back to the streets. Drink some Jose, motherfucker. Get you some Jose and some Ronas. 6-pack of Ronas at the strip club for $8.
You remember when the Cocaine Cowboys were cutting promos in a mansion? Remember they were in a mansion? What the fuck happened to that shit? They sold it?
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on?
Nah, man. See, they moved up in the company. See, they ain't selling cocaine no more. They need to get back to the streets. See, that's why. They got all these bougie suits. Everybody left, and they're the veterans now. They got all these bougie suits. No, you need to get back to the streets. You need to get back to selling that cocaine.
Yep.
You get back to drinking them Ronas like family. And you need to start drinking some Jose and get 3 cars in your yard, 3 El Caminos.
Yep.
One 1987, one 1993, and one 1998. You need to be working on all 3 El Caminos, and you need to drive a Dodge. Drive a Dodge, and you have 3 El Caminos, and them damn you won't be wearing them sweet ass Mexican suits. You'd be back on the grind, and you'd be stealing titles instead of you getting titles stolen on by some Negras called Weak Sauce and Weekday, and fucking Tuesday. Yeah, they pulled the rug out from under you in your goddamn mansion, you Weak Sauce having.
Brettzky, Cesar went on a Santos tangent real quick.
I noticed when I got back and you're still on Santos Escobar segment, then I'm like, okay, yeah, there's
And then what happened was, yeah, old thick body was gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? God damn, that girl done has some enchiladas in her day. You see how thick that bitch is? Good Lord.
I'd like to grilled stuff that burrito. You know.
I like to give it a chimichanga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Girl, put the sauce on you.
I wasn't talking about nobody, Jackie. No. I wasn't.
Yeah, get him, Miss Mangria. Get his ass. He being dirty. Get him.
Throw the chocolate at him. Throw the chocolate.
Nobody.
Get him, Miss Mangria. Yeah, get him. I'm a texter. You talking nasty.
She fucking chocolate at my head.
Yeah. And then Paige Light comes out on her skateboard out here getting that work. Old white girl crazy. We ain't got no finisher. And she was getting that ass whipped. That bitch is a spinner if I've ever seen the definition of a spinner. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all watch porn. If you don't, then you weak sauce ass nigga then. So yeah, she out here getting it in.
Lord.
Getting it in, and then hit that bitch with the most devastating
And all the sports
entertainment for 3 weeks. And she bitched him in 3 matches, and she hit you bitches with the most devastating.
What if it is her finisher? What if her finisher is the roll up?
Then she the GOAT. Call her the GOAT. She won a title on a devastating move. She the GOAT. I'm calling her the new GOAT. She the GOAT-ass. Whatever you call female goats. I ain't no fucking whatever veterinarian.
That bitch the lamb. That bitch the lamb.
Not to call that bitch no hoe, but to call that bitch the GOAT-ass. Called her the GOAT-ass. She won a title. I don't care what title. Tag title, women title, TBS title, fuck your mama title. She won a title.
Fuck out.
She won a title on a fucking most devastating move. The most devastating move sports there. Bitch the GOAT. She the GOAT-ass. She more GOAT than Dexter. I'll claim that shit right now.
How dare you? How dare you?
Put that shit on wax. She more GOAT than Dexter. She won a title of the most devastating move in sports entertainment. Put it on wax.
He don't have no thoughts on the Ciampa breaker.
Yeah.
You see that?
Man, Ciampa mad is just Ciampa mad. He ain't throw no chair, so I ain't give no shit.
It's not Ciampa mad anymore. It's
if he no chair, no give a fuck.
Ciampa.
I don't care about that guy. I like Ciampa mad.
How dare you?
Don't worry. Thatcher's throwing plenty of chairs at the hospital.
Yeah, he better be, throwing a nurse.
Timothy, what the fuck are you doing? I'm practicing. I'm getting myself
practicing.
ready.
I gotta go back to work. Bring more fold chairs in this bitch.
You're the man. Get him more chairs. I want to see a custody battle for Steve between Thatcher and Chase. Of like Steve after he got expelled from Chase University,
put that shit on
takeover.
Takeover. You gotta put that shit on a takeover.
Steve on a pole.
Steve on a pole match. Pole.
Well, up next, we got a triple threat match with Halloween Havoc implications. It's Indy's best friend versus EO. Please move up to Raw or SmackDown. Shirai versus JC Jane. And the
dead.
winner.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. JC Jane. I don't even know if that was a shoot or not.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
I don't think that was playing.
That was
that
that was fucked up, man.
That bitch might be dead. Mandy might be Mandy might pull an Adam Cole and hit Russell twice.
Hey, if Mandy does that, then Mandy gains all my respect for in ring work right there.
Gonna replace her with Cora Jade.
It's gonna be the GOAT.
She wins there you go. She wins the title with the roll up there. That's how it happens. Okay, so this triple threat match is it's three individuals from the women's tag teams who are going to be fighting for the titles at Halloween Havoc, and the winner gets to spin the wheel, make the deal. There's a back and forth throughout the start, culminating in everyone diving to the outside, and this is where JC Jane probably gets fucking killed.
She pulled that old taker from
commercial. We come back from commercial, and they say that JC Jane is medically unable to compete for the rest of the match, and it's like, okay, shit, all right, I guess we're down to a singles match now. Persia is showing the fuck out. What's her name? Persia Perez. What's her last? I don't know her last name.
Is Big But that's a big bitch. That's a big bitch. And all that ass hanging out.
Persia Pareto?
Persia Pareto, yeah, something like that.
Sure.
She's showing the fuck out, but Io keeps kicking out because she's Io Shirai. And she's dominating post-commercial break. She's looking really good too. Like she's holding her own. She's looking smooth. But Io finally starts to come back, and she botches a springboard drop kick. And almost misses her. And then Io, back and forth a little bit again. Io wins with the over the moonsault, and she spins the wheel to make the deal. And the deal is a Scareway to Hell ladder match for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships at Halloween Havoc. And also right after this, we go backstage. Something's going on, and Legado del Fantasma, I think, is beating the fuck out of Trey Baxter.
They're beating up the drunks.
Yeah, and then the Briggs and Jensen come out, and they say,
they're beating up the dumb cracker, the cup.
Yeah,
who Cora Ho is banging.
Yeah, and then Electra Lopez is yelling at Cora Jade.
Not to call no bitch no hoe.
Of course.
Not to call no bitch no hoe. You're right.
And that's all we'll do for now. Cesar, what are your thoughts on this women's triple threat match and the backstage brawl with Legado and Cuck Baxter?
Yeah, so triple threat match. I don't know why they didn't have Zoe Stark out here. She's the one who needs more TV ring time.
I agree.
So it should have been Zoe Stark, and then you still could have had Zoe Stark win. I don't see a problem with that, since she is the tag team champion. Why put Io out there? Yeah, well, as we all said, Io needs to fucking leave and go up. In realistic, but then they just had the draft.
They should have drafted her. They should never have titles on these two, and she shouldn't be next.
That's what I'm saying. We all kind of called that from jump, but yeah, Io should have just left.
Well, we all thought that she was going to get called up when she lost to Raquel.
Yeah, that's what we thought. Like Rhea got called up. We're like, yo, Io can be called up. Rather than the doctor thought Io was going to get called up. She was all up in Mangria's camera talking about it.
What?
You were like all up in the camera, and all we saw was Britt Baker. So I was like, doctor thought Io was going to go.
A doctor.
Britt Baker versus Mick Foley, underrated Twitter feud.
No, I'm just
saying.
Yeah. Speaking of Mick Foley, do any of you guys watch Heels?
No.
I don't know.
So CM Punk and Mick Foley was on the show. Their characters, like, they're like older. CM Punk is a older wrestler still in the indie scene, and Mick Foley is like an old wrestler who has a podcast about wrestling now. And I think that it's actually still a good show. It's a good show. You should actually watch it. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. Zoe Stark should have been in the match. We saw a bitch die. I mean, I don't know. She them toes hit the ropes and she fell down. And I was like,
yep.
I was like, oh goddamn. I was like, yep. I said this spot won't be there next Wednesday or next Tuesday. I was like, I know this spot won't be in the match. You know, man, shit happens, bro. You know, you don't get enough height, or your feet are just long. I don't know. Yeah, you eat some shit sometimes. It's part of the match, and then turn it on 1-on-1. That's a pretty damn good 1-on-1 for not knowing.
Yeah,
the big body bitch. She was giving it to EO and doing some work. I don't know why her ass cheeks were just out the whole match. I don't know if that was just
And Mangria noticed.
Yeah, like she was always facing away from the hard camera, so her ass was just out. And I was just like,
woo.
I mean, I ain't mad. I ain't mad at it, but I was just like, why is this girl's ass just all on my screen? Like it's just ass and EO. I couldn't even see anything else. I see EO flying around and I see ass.
Getting the vapors.
Here you go. This motherfucker didn't even watch that. He was jerking it.
He's going off on his own tangent. I'll be back.
Yeah,
in
he's on that.
We'll be back in 15 seconds.
But yeah, of course, EO goes over because there's still EO, and then she spins the wheel in this ladder match. A ladder match makes it interesting, because I feel like anybody can win in a ladder match.
Oh yeah,
there's still something with pin or something, and I feel like EO and Zoe could still win.
Ugh.
But a ladder match makes it interesting because I want to be like, oh shit, can Indy maybe and then climb the ladder with the belts? And so she gets her kind of reign back because Candice is pregnant and she had to give it up. Or are EO and Zoe still going to keep this shit going? Is EO still going to be there? I don't know.
I'll tell you what I want.
Or is Toxic Attraction actually going to get these fucking belts? But I feel like if Toxic Attraction wins, Mandy won't. But then I still honestly don't know if Mandy's going to win. To be honest, I don't know how far they're keeping this Raquel shit going. I don't know if she's getting called up as well. So I mean, I think it's a good way to actually not predict who's gonna win, and I like that about it.
So what were your thoughts then on the backstage brawl with Legato and Cuck Baxter, if you have any?
Yeah, I don't like these guys. They're talking about they're bar guys, but they don't drink. But then they get hit with chairs and stomped out. Oh, whoa, wait, which one? The little guy, or when they're beating up the drunk guys?
No, this is where the drunk guys came in to get the save.
Oh yeah, who cares about this shit? Yeah, they're beating up that little guy because Corey Jade lost the whatever. I'm fine with that. He's this guy. He's the guy that gets beat up all the time. He's quite a phrase. He's a 2.0 drink. He's small. He likes to fight. He's gonna get beat up by the bigger guys. Possibly take some L's until he finds his shit. So I'm fine with three because it was all three of them jumping it. So I'm fine with it. He should have came out during the match later. Spoilers.
I thought they were doing a 6-man later. I thought they were
spoilers. We'll get not even 6-man.
He should have obvious that they were going to do that, but they didn't.
Yeah, he should have came out to try to help the drunk guys cheat. But that's previous, not future shit. But yeah, they stomped him out, and then she still threatens her. Be like, yo, you only won by luck, bitch, or whatever the fuck. But I mean, that's your thing, dumb Spanish bitch. So I mean, fuck you. Anyway, I'm fine with that. But yeah, EO and them, they need to lose. I think they should.
Yeah.
Just next week, yeah, they need to lose. But I was fine with the Elgato. I was fine with the Elgato segments, both segments. Whenever we get to that match, though.
Yeah, I mean, Gria, I'll tell you what I really want to happen is I don't think Mandy should win. I don't think Mandy should win the NXT Women's title.
Okay.
But I do want them to win the tag titles. And so what I want to happen is Toxic Attraction to win the tag titles, and then EO beat the fuck out of Stark because she's mad. And then they have
EO goes heel.
Yeah, like when she was cool, like when she was like a good heel, for like those couple of months, and then we have EO versus Stark. Stark wins. EO gets called up. That's what I mean. She should.
I know what Brett. No, I know what you
got to. I mean, she's got to. If Stark wins,
I know what you want.
I want you to be unhappy. I want you to be unhappy.
No, I know exactly what Brettzky wants, Cesar.
What's
Brettzky wants the return of EO's underwater promos. That's what Brettzky wants.
Who the fuck wants that?
He wants heel EO to cut her underwater.
That wasn't heel EO. That wasn't heel EO. That was champion EO. Heel EO was awesome. Heel EO would come out, beat the fuck out of you, then moonsault you, and then
moonsault the shit out of you.
That was heel EO. Yeah. Heel EO did the bullet train, fucking knee strike. She hasn't done that in forever.
She don't give a fuck about your life.
But you know what, Mangria? You know that's getting ahead of ourselves. What do you think of this triple threat?
I know what Brett. No, Yeah, I mean this whole match right here just made me a Persia Parado fan. Of course,
I agree.
JC with the disrespectful slap to EO to start. The discoloration nation all over Persia's wedgie. My God. My God. EO dominant heading into
Texan Miss Mangria.
Moonsaulting to outside.
Your husband's horny on Maine. Come get him.
EO with the single leg crab.
Come get your husband off this laptop.
Digging that wedgie even deeper. Even a camel clutch applied. Jeans.
What?
Yeah, you can't even read your own drunken pervert.
No, it's a singles match. I said, "Where's JC?" And we're back from break, and apparently JC was injured. I guess during the suicide dive, which haven't you learned from fucking Brie Bella? No more suicide dives for the women. Just get that out of your fucking repertoire. I guess during suicide, I'm digging this thick chick, Persia. She is hanging with EO, smacking EO in her sniz before. Oh yeah, right before she covered EO, she slapped her right in the pussy. I don't know if you saw.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. She did do that.
She slapped her right in the pussy.
Get that shit wet.
She got a 2 count. EO with the 619. Oh, excuse me, the tiger feint kick.
619
face hits a German to that big old bitch over the moonsault for the win. Of course, the spin the wheel was a ladder match. That's going to be incredible. I cannot wait to see that.
Yeah.
And the only thing I thought afterwards with the Brown Order attacking the Ginger guy was the 6-man tag, which never happened. I guess they're going to set that up in the future. But you know what else I just realized?
What?
This is the show we're supposed to be making our predictions on.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess we can do that
you
later.
Never once told me to prepare for predictions.
Well, it's because next week is going to be so different. It's not going to be a regular episode.
Right, yeah.
After Party Hangover. It's going to be the 100th episode. So we'll talk about it more off the air, but go ahead, Brettzky, what's up next?
I mean, we don't have to make predictions.
Yeah, we don't have to do predictions.
Yeah, we don't have to. It doesn't matter.
Up next, we got a Tony D'Angelo promo package, and there is a man in his trunk banging on the trunk and screaming help.
I didn't see nothing.
I ain't no snitch. I'm not a snitch.
I don't remember seeing that.
I saw a nice ass Mercedes.
I saw a nice Mercedes with a nice empty trunk.
Yep, I saw that last week.
Nice Orlando looking night.
From the docks.
Speaking of nice looking, we got a Solo Sikoa debut promo. He's going to debut at Halloween Havoc, I believe.
From the streets.
Yeah, he's from the streets. I enjoyed this promo package.
Yeah, Hawaiian Cesar is going to pull up from the streets, beating everybody's ass.
He comes out to fucking X, don't give it to you.
He comes out to DMX and fucking losing my shit. Turn this shit off.
Then we got one of the greatest moments I've seen in a long time, and it's Ike Manjiro scaring Kushida in the urinal.
He didn't wash his hands. Just touching his dick.
But we don't know yet. We don't know yet. We didn't see the aftermath.
I mean, his dick didn't really cover that much square footage on his hand, Cesar. Let's be honest. He's Asian.
I don't know. He could be swinging. You never know. There's Asian porn stars.
There's always a break to the rule.
There's Asian porn stars, Mangria.
That's true. So there are so Kushida's like, I need to be style strong, and Jiro's like, you're Kushida. It's time, and he puts on the old outfit. It's time to go back to the future. This man dumped clothes and gear onto the floor of a bathroom right underneath the urinal.
Yeah,
it's in prime drippage.
Drippage, yeah. It's so wet and nasty under there.
Yeah. So that happened. Then we get
the bathroom turned blue because she just got fucking superpowers. He made a bathroom turn blue by touching tape and a drawn-on watch on his hand.
He's just that good. He's just that good.
I think Dateline was in there with the black light trying to see what was going on in there.
They see what Jiro was doing in the stall before he came out to confront Kushida. Up next, we got good old Tony D versus Ru Feng. Ru Feng is his opponent. Wade wants to sell foam Italian hands, and pretty much just Tony wins. I mean, it was more like Ru Feng got a little bit of offense, but ultimately Tony D sent him 6 feet under. Just forget about it.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go up to the next little segment is a Duke's Poker House. Duke Hudson's poker segment. He's playing poker, and he call him the house because the house always wins.
It's good stuff.
The Mangria looks like he's really interested in it, but Cesar, you guys that go up first. Again, we got Tony D'Angelo's promo package where there was nothing suspicious. There was no man in his trunk. We got the Solo Sikoa debut promo, Jiro and Kushida in the urinal, Tony D versus Ru Feng, and Duke Hudson's Poker House.
All right. So my man, myth, legend, young Tony, young Anthony, bringing nothing but pleasure and greatness to his house. They know wrestling and they know business. And yeah, he tried to get on Wendy Williams' show. Some dumbass producer wouldn't let him up there. So he probably punched him in the mouth. Forget about it. I ain't seen nothing in the trunk. Wayne said he ain't seen nothing in no trunk. Even
I don't even know what you're talking about. I
don't know who you brought up a trunk.
You making this shit up, Cesar? I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I'm a little drunk, man.
Forget about it. What are you on about?
I'm a little drunk. I'm a little drunk, and I like to rhyme, and that rhymes with trunk. I think that's what it is. I don't know, because I ain't seen nothing. My man, young Tony, was just cutting a promo, showing off his nice car. He had a nice ass car. And he was talking again, and I was like, damn, young Tony's a goat, man. He's great. He's a good up and comer.
Correct.
It's great. Then we see a Hawaiian guy talking about how he likes fighting the streets. He's bringing the streets to the ring. All right, man, I can respect that. As JC, I can respect that. You gotta bring the streets to the ring.
Wait, Julius?
I don't know, man. But then he talking about he from the streets, but he live on fucking Hawaii and shit. Ain't no fucking streets. It's a fucking island, nigga. You bringing the dirt. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
He's from the gravel path.
Yeah, ain't no fucking pavement. Did you guys know, fun fact, there are interstates in Hawaii.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Even though it's an island. So it's not connected to any state, even though that's what interstate means. I thought that was dumb as well. Should just be highways. I don't know why it's called interstate. There's no fucking, you don't cross with any other state. So, funny shit, and milk out there is $5 a gallon. Fucking cares. That guy's fighting in the dirt. Next case. We got after that. We got young Tony, and then we got young Tony in the ring. A man comes out in a velour suit. Velour.
Damn straight.
He's comfortable. It breathes. It's sexy. He's got the hat. Dude, the hat is pimp. Hat's pimp. My man, young Tony. He comes out. Everybody loves him. Like you said, Liv loves him.
Family. His family.
He's family. Yeah, man. He's a different kind of family. He's like Vin Diesel, kind of Italian, but Vin Diesel have black. You know what I mean? Young Tony Hung. I don't know. He could be have black. He might be black in the pants. I don't know. Young Tony. He come out there and whoop that crack. And the crack try to hit him in the face. Young Tony got pissed off. He had to do the business. He had to give him the business. The real business. Yeah, BIDNESS. Business.
Business.
Then that old who the fuck was this broad? Who the fuck was this broad? Trying to get up in that ring after young Tony celebrating his victory with the fans. Fans love him.
Everyone loves Tony.
Everybody loves Tony. Wade loves Tony. Sick Vic loves Tony.
Oi.
Fucking, Beth probably humping Edge thinking of young Tony. I mean, everybody loves young Tony. This bitch in the ring talking about, that producer went missing. Nigga went on vacation, get PTO. Who don't got PTO? I got a job. I get PTO.
What's this bitch talking about? What's this bitch talking
Everything
about?
is paid. It's paid time off. Bitch, do you not understand that all of us don't work for Vince just because you don't get paid time off, but you're off 6 days a week, bitch. You only show up for NXT. Us common folk, we work 40 hours a week. We get paid time off. That guy was producing the fucking show. He get PTO. He go. You know what young Tony tried to do for this trifling bitch, even though she's getting paid? He still gave her some money. He wrestled with that money in his pants. It came out of it.
That's some Cameron Grimes shit right there.
That is some Cameron Grimes shit.
Now that's some humanitarian shit, because he knew that bitch was struggling. She knows that milk is $5 a gallon or some shit. She probably gets it from Hawaii.
Hey man, there's a pandemic.
Here you go, bitch. Feed your family. Don't worry about that guy. He's on PTO and forget about it, because I'm Tony. So good. He's so good. I'm
so good.
Give this guy a strap or something. He's so
Well, Duke Hudson. Don't forget about the most important part of NXT.
The poker guy.
Yeah, he got a promo and said some dumb shit.
He's so talented too and so funny. I don't know why they gave him that.
This motherfucker played poker with a 6'8". Who plays with a 6'8"? I don't care if it's suited. Let's make the shit real. Give him some good cards. You can edit whatever you want. This cracker play with a 6'8". You expect me to believe this asshole played with a 6'8"?
Hey, Cesar.
No fucking 6'8".
Cesar, let's be honest. He's only there to make waves.
No, it's because he is 6'8".
This cracker played with a 6, and then he played with like a 5'9".
No, he's only there to make Wade hard as a rock, Cesar. You know that's the only reason why he's there.
Wade don't jerk off to anybody if you tell him he's reading a script. Boy, get out of here.
Ooka,
asshole.
He's hard as a rock.
I'm gonna ooka booka all over the desk.
This cracker got some. I got a better poker set in my fucking closet right now with better looking chips than that. At least it says the title of the brand I bought on the fucking chips. You got some generic ass chips. You can't even fucking shuffle the deck. It looked all fucked up when he was doing it. Don't disrespect. Don't disrespect my generation who grew up on World Series of Poker, who actually bought poker sets during like 8 years. World Series of Poker was hot on ESPN3, the Ocho, and then fucking ran out here and played poker and lost money to their friends and shit. And this cracker gonna play with a 6'8" and win some money. Man, yo, kill it. And he's boring as shit in the ring. Kill this nigga. Send him to fucking send him to the D League. I don't care about this cracker. Send his ass to 18. Put him on YouTube. Put this nigga on Dark. I don't care about this motherfucker.
The disrespect.
Yo, the respect. The respect to everybody who has to watch NXT 2.0. And then they gotta see a Duke Hudson promo or watch his dry ass in the ring. This cracker's drier than Rich Holland, who's already drier than 3-day-old turkey with no gravy. And I gotta watch this dry ass shit on Tuesday. I expect my Tuesdays to pop, baby. Pop. And this cracker, we're sick. We're like 5 weeks from Thanksgiving. And I gotta watch dry ass Duke Hudson like a fucking overcooked turkey in the oven. Talking about, yeah, call me the house. Because the house always calling you, shut the fuck up. Call me maybe, bitch, when you get a fucking personality. Carly Rae Jepsen. Yeah, I said it, nigga. I said it.
Oh my
I
god.
said it. Yeah.
Well,
call me, bitch.
Let's give Cesar a little time.
You calling me white? He knows Carly Rae Jepsen over here.
Yeah. Because you know what? I gotta trick these white bitches into thinking I know white bitch shit, so they give me the draws at the end of the night. That's called it.
Go playing smarter, not harder.
Checkers. Yeah, works. Chess, not checkers, man, Greer. With your bitch ass.
You keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, I will. And I keep telling them draws I could be collecting. Cracker. Shut up with your PS5 and your wife. Shut your dumb ass up. Not all of us got it that good, man, Greer. Man, some of us out here in these streets still trying to trick bitches
Cesar,
into
better luck next time, Cesar.
Yeah, I gotta spend my Saturdays with you. I'm not at the bar tricking these bitches into liking me. You dumb motherfucker. I gotta do what I gotta do for the time I got. It's already fall. These bitches are covering up. In summer, they're all half naked.
All right, Brettzky, go ahead. Brettzky,
All right,
go ahead. We're spending way too much time on this.
Yeah, Mangria, what are your thoughts on all these things?
I'll make this very easy. Boston's D'Angelo versus Rufang. Wade. They should sell foam chef's kiss hands. Ooka booka. During headlock, Tony delivers the dreaded noogie. I don't know if he's caught that.
I did.
Oh, because he's like, it's like fighting my brother.
My brother here.
Disrespecting Rufang. Northern Lights into Drift Away pin for the win. Samantha in the ring for the post-match interview, asking about Mark, the producer's whereabouts. Well, you some kind of snitch? You some kind of snitch?
That's the real disrespect.
I swear on my grandpa's grave. I don't know about it. Forget about it.
My grandpa Jr.
Give Sam some money. And no one cares about Duke Hudson. Go ahead, Brettzky.
But you know what people do care about is Legado del Fantasma, and they fucking murder Briggs and Jensen backstage.
Brett, go up to the main event after
that.
Yeah,
I know. I was going to anyway. Believe me, I've learned from the best, Mangria. I've learned from the best.
It's been 100 episodes.
Only 99 to this point. Only 99.
You learned from the best. You remember those drunk episodes I hosted? That's That's sweet.
No, that's the best. That's learn from the best. I learned from mid. You're mid, Mangria. Mid Gria.
I'll take it.
Mid Gria.
I'll take it.
Legato fucking murders Briggs and Jensen backstage. They're involved in like 10 feuds.
Murder.
Normally we don't like, we've said on the pod, so AEW used to do this a lot with like you guys being involved in 10 things at once. But it was confusing because there's factions and shit, like 5 factions, like interfaction warfare. Then you got Santos involved with Mello, and Legato involved with Briggs and Jensen. You got Elektra Lopez involved with Cora Jade, and by proxy, Legato involved with Trey Baxter. And it's like a whole bunch of shit. They're involved in a bunch of shit, and I love it because Legato's the best. We eventually do get Legato versus Briggs and Jensen. I swear, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna give these fuckers non-alcoholic beer. They're gonna give them non-alcoholic beer once a couple weeks go by. Now, Briggs and Jensen, I will say they did a really good job selling the attacks from earlier. And Santos gets involved like he usually does. Elektra's distracting the ref. You know, Wild and Mendoza are dominating the whole thing and targeting Briggs' back. And then it's a typical tag team match. Briggs finally tags in Jensen. The tides are turning. And eventually Legato gets the win because of a Santos distraction. He gets taken out on the apron. Then we get a women's title promo package. I didn't write anything down because I was too busy with my jaw on the floor looking at Mandy Rose. Then we get LA Knight, versus Grayson Waller for title of host for Halloween Havoc.
I like this guy, Grayson. I like him.
I do too. I'm a fan of Grayson Waller.
I wonder who's gonna win.
Yeah, let's ask Wade Barrett. Before we get to this match,
let's ask Wade Barrett at 8:20.
Before we get to this match, there is an eerie promo package for next week with a dude breaking glass. Now we got Trick and we got weekday and weekday with an A. Looking for a title. They found a Dexter Loomis drawing. Apparently, their next week will be a haunted house open invitational. So that'll be good. It's gonna be good. Waller with a bunch of early roll-ups. For 2 counts. And he's outpacing Knight the entire match to start, but Knight finally takes control. Waller mounts a comeback with some clotheslines, Uranagi, all the goods. But LA immediately takes back control and wins with the BFT, which means Blood Force Trauma. He's the host next week for Halloween Havoc. And now we get to Mangria. I'll let you have it. Mangria, what is this match? What is this match called? It's the last match of the night.
The main event.
There he goes. There he goes. It's Ciampa and it's Ciampa not so mad anymore and Braun Breaker versus the grizzled young veterans. Breaker is winning the physicality battle to start, and he's showing a lot of his amateur wrestling skills. I'm a big fan of Braun Breaker. I was from the start, and I think everyone's kind of being like, "Oh yeah, this guy's fucking good."
Nah, he's really good.
Wade is saying he thinks it's stupid to want your opponent 100%. I always tried to get them when they were under the weather. Oi, ooka booka.
Ooka booka.
Ciampa tags himself in, and actually a cool little side note that I noticed, and they did it in this match as well with Finn Balor. They did a lot beforehand with hit row and all that, whatever. Bars. The announce team keeps wishing all the former NXT guys and girls best of luck on the main roster. So it was really cool. Then GOIV, we get back from the commercial break. GOIV is in control. They apparently were in control the entire time during the commercial break, and now they're still. The Ciampa is fighting back, but Braun Breaker gets pulled off the apron, so there's no tag, and GOIV is just dominating the fuck out of Ciampa. But he mounts a comeback again. It gets snuffed out. But he finally gets out of the jam. He tags in Braun Breaker. Breaker dominates. GOIV gets the pinfall, and the show ends on a stare down between Tommaso Ciampa on the walking back to the backstage, and Braun Breaker standing tall in the ring. Mangria, what on earth is going through that drunk head on all those things I just mentioned?
Well, starting from the tippity top, Briggs and Jensen attacked by the Brown Order. Then we get to Briggs and Jensen versus a waiting Brown Order. They're like, what? We attacked them. They're not going to come out for the match, but here they come stumbling out. Santos gets involved, of course. The Brown Order working great as a team keeping Briggs away from Jensen. Jensen gets hot tagged in. Unique chop and clothesline attack to Wild, but Santos distracts one more time, giving Brown Order the window to double team and win the match. There was a great straight Sonya Mandy video package ahead of their Halloween Havoc match.
Yes. They're always
really,
good.
really good.
Then we get
Really
to the
good.
winner host Halloween Havoc match, which who was gonna win? It's LA Knight.
Yeah.
Versus Grayson Waller, Gravedigger tossing chair, breaking mirrors, reincarnation. Of course, Boss Stones thinks it's who, Cesar?
What?
You remember what Boss Stones predicted for the Gravedigger? Who it is?
No.
Dakota Kai.
Oh yeah.
Mello
that would be good.
Trick
That would be
invited to Haunted House for Halloween Havoc to retrieve his North American Championship because apparently it was stolen. The match starts and Grayson almost wins with a few quick pins. Wade says Australians dress as koalas for Halloween. Oi. Grayson had the speed, but LA had the BFD. LA Knight will host Halloween Havoc. Yeah. And then we get to the main event. It's NXT champion Tommaso Ciampa, because until he loses the title, he ain't Ciampa mad anymore. NXT champion Tommaso Ciampa versus the grizzled young vets. Of course, Braun showing off his skills and strength, holding his own against the grizzled young vets. Approaches Ciampa. I'll see you next week, boy. As Tommaso Ciampa reaching out for a tag, Braun turns around. Then Ciampa tags himself in. Commercial picture-in-picture. As Brettzky said, the GYV just beating the shit out of Ciampa. GYV trunks look like the KFC buckets still. I appreciate that. Gibson sucks chance as they keep Ciampa away from his corner. We want Breaker. Woof, woof, woof. Because the Steiner,
Of course.
James Drake and Gibson doing whatever they can to keep Ciampa down, including yanking his beard to disrespect. Ciampa chop tags Breaker in, and the crowd went silent, all gasps when Ciampa chopped Breaker for the tag. Breaker picks up the win after manhandling the GYV. Ciampa grabs Goldie and was about to walk out, but got in Breaker's face as the show ends.
All good stuff. All good stuff. I personally am really looking forward to that match. I think it's going to be a really good match. I think it's going to be a showcase for Braun Breaker. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think the entire card's going to be a lot of fun. But Steve, before we get to talking about the card and, thinking about who's going to win what and all that other fun stuff, what on earth were you thinking, my friend, when you were watching the shit that I was talking about?
So when LA Knight, challenge. I can't even remember that guy's name. I just call him Boxer Guy. When Boxer Guy was coming out there to fight LA Knight, I like Boxer Guy. I like his style in the ring.
It's normal.
I like his
Dexter,
flow.
Cesar. It's normal Dexter.
Nah, man, he's got something different.
He's got that hair, just like Dexter.
He does got the hair. That is right.
He does.
But no, I like him in the ring, and I knew LA Knight was gonna win.
Yeah.
Somehow, I knew it was really good prediction.
Ooka booka. I don't know. Just magic.
Ooka
booka. Was told me so, but it was still a good match. And then LA Knight had his thing at the end, and that was great. But the main event was really good. But of course it's good. You got Ciampa title. That Ciampa title, and then you got the grizzled young vets.
Ooh, hit it.
Soon to be recognized. I mean, these guys as a tag team. Yeah, of course they float on air. So it's like when you have a great performer who can bring up somebody or even carry a match. This is a great tag team who, not to say that Ciampa Mad and Braun Breaker are a shit tag team, because they're two great singles wrestlers, and Braun Breaker comes from a tag team wrestling background. It's just two guys who aren't a team. And when you have a team that can bring up a team, it's the same thing as when, you're having these guys like, AJ or Sean fighting, like Sean fighting fucking Shelton Benjamin on Raw when that fucking super kick hurt around the world. Not to say Shelton Benjamin was trash when he was fighting Sean in that match. It's a great fucking match. It's a really good fucking match. And then you have fucking GYV, some fucking veterans, some fucking tag team guys.
Well, grizzled young veteran.
Yeah, they're grizzled.
Yeah, they are grizzled. And they are young. They're still veterans.
That's true.
They have two guys. They have two guys who just aren't a team, but still great two singles guys, and they bring them up in the match. It's fucking phenomenal. These guys are great. Yeah, this was a really good main event, or even a tag team main event, and then still everybody. You can still tell a story with two guys who just want to beat some motherfuckers up, and two other guys who are having a match later. And then you said you gonna protect me. I'm following your lead, motherfucker. Even though you're the champ.
I do love that.
Yeah, I mean, it was so good.
I did hear him say "motherfucker." I heard that.
In my head, he said "motherfucker." So
Caesar said, if you want to get a glimpse of it, just add a motherfucker at the end of every sentence.
It is, man. You just Sam Jackson some shit. Add a motherfucker
or crackers.
Yeah, or something else that we aren't allowed to say.
Yeah, probably.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't know what he's talking about. But no, still a great match. This shit was good. I liked it a lot. NXT had a great main event to finish out. Yeah, just give it to Duke Hudson, and this shit would have been a great show. Perfect show.
There you go. I mean, that's all of our thoughts on NXT. If you're still with us here, just wanted to remind you before we move on any further, go, hit, if you're not subscribed to Angry Field on YouTube, click that subscribe button, give the video a like, leave a comment. Let's get the page going some more, get some more followers, some more subscribers, some more views. We also got Dynamite, which I'm sure we'll get to plugging in probably a couple minutes at this point, because AEW Dynamite was on Saturday.
Right now.
It's happening as we speak, so we couldn't really cover it as we're talking. Give Angry that follow, though, that like. Let us know what you think of our thoughts on NXT in the comments. If you agree, disagree, whatever it may be, and I'm Angry. I don't know if we have anything else to do tonight, but.
The Great Brettzky 99. He is the Great 99. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Starting off the show, of course, this is episode 99 of the After Party Hangover tripod session. So now let us get to Rampage. Of course, the show no one really gives a shit about.
Oh, before you do that, I keep seeing, do I have something in my teeth on? I need something I can use as a reflection. Oh, I gotta. Oh no, I don't. I gotta see. Yeah, I can see it. I gotta make sure, it's nice to have this around, in case anything like that ever comes up. Sorry about that.
You gotta keep showing it. So when, like, in a couple weeks, I will show it when you're in Europe and you won't be on here as often.
No, I'm bringing this shit to Europe. Imagine me flying on a plane with a fucking APBW world title.
Will they let you?
What the fuck is this?
Will they let you travel?
Probably not.
Yeah, you can't get through metal detection with the fucking belt.
And I'm still figuring out how many clothes I gotta leave at home that I usually bring up with me to college, because I'm only one dude going over to England. I don't know if I can bring that fucking thing with me.
Can't fucking bring that shit. You have to mail it back to Mangria.
It's Friday night, and you know what that means.
All right.
It's the subpar show. From ATW, it's Rampage. Jericho, Taz, and Ricky on commentary.
Well, that must mean it's good.
World title eliminator tournament begins with Orange Cassidy with Chucky D versus P2H with Hook. Of course, Orange Cassidy with taped up ribs. They remind us what happened to him at All Out. He got power bombs to the table, well, yada, yada, yada. P2H dominates, tossing this orange cracker on the outside, stretching him out on the ring post. Massive bullseye on the taped up ribs of OC. OC has an ice pack under the tape on his back, so I guess they're really trying to send the message that motherfucker's hurt.
Yeah.
Commercial picture-in-picture. OC attempts some offense, but P2H foils it and continues to beat down Orange Cassidy. Applies the torture rack, which we haven't seen in a while. Orange Cassidy gets second win. P2H then smashes Orange Cassidy in the corner. He won't separate from Orange Cassidy in the corner, getting a little rapey there. The ref keeps counting to get P2H to separate. P2H then lifts up the ref, walks over to the other corner, and places him down. After that, the Hook, ref, and P2H bicker as Orange Cassidy wins with the mousetrap pin. I don't even know, Cesar. You can't call it a roll-up. It's some kind of complicated crack pin that he just pulled out of his asshole. Cesar, what's your thoughts on the opening contest of Rampage?
You forgot the best part, because Ricky Starks is on commentary, and P2H comes out, walks over to Ricky Starks, and they both look at the camera like this, Brettzky, and go.
I didn't even see that. Holy shit.
Best part. The best part. He literally walks over to Ricky Starks because Ricky Starks is on the end, and they dap each other up and look at the camera. And I think they go one-handed though, but they're just like,
"Oh, that's incredible!"
It's and then Ricky Starks is laughing because he stood up out in the seat to do it. Best part of the match. You can skip the rest of this bullshit, but it was the best part. And then Jericho is like, "Oh, and he's got Hook with him to keep it fair and square, Taz. He's got Hook with him." And then Jericho, every time P2H had Orange Cassidy in the corner and the ref was counting, Jericho was like, it's been a while since you've been in the ring, Taz. But yeah, you only get a 5 count in the corner. I know the goddamn rules, Jericho. I know the rules. Jericho and Taz in this first match, great, phenomenal. But yeah, he hits with a mousetrap pin, so it's not just the most devastating move in sports entertainment. It's a mouse pass trap. But yeah, P2H was doing most of the work. They played the match where the first time they fought, P2H rushed in, Orange ducked him, hit him with an orange punch, and pinned him in 12 seconds.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, god damn it. I forgot about that.
So they played that first, and Taz was hyping up like, we watched that like 600 times.
Yeah.
So the match kind of started with like
the
P2H wanting Orange to come to him.
The same thing.
It
almost happened.
And then
that is cool.
But then Orange put the hands in the pants, so P2H rushed him. He ducked, but then he ducked the orange punch. And then when Orange came back, he hit him with a spine buster, and Hobbs went for the pin in 12 seconds. And then Orange Cassidy kicked out. So that's how they started the match. And then they actually had the rest of that shit Mangry was talking
about. Tony in-ring interview with Penta and Alex Abraham Lincoln.
Phoenix was hurt.
Two dudes in crowd with the green mask FTR war during their match on Dynamite last week.
Well, we should ask if he knows about that.
I know about that.
Rushes out and unmasks them. It's just fans. FTR then jump Penta. Jericho calls Tully an old lizard. Pack for the save. After that, we get Anna, 99, of course, versus the motherfucking doctor, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. That's right, with Rebel, not Reba, and Hater. Anna's butt meat looking extra good in them white bottoms. My God, the crowd is split. The doctor's right wrist still taped up from, when she broke it. It's not 100% yet. Anna with some sick kicks. The doctor making Anna look great. Commercial, no picture in picture. How dare you, TNT? How dare you? The doctor, frustrated after getting a 2 count, looks right into the camera to express herself. It's pretty funny. Anna locks in the
Jericho said that too.
Anna locks in the Queen Slayer, but thanks to a Hater distraction, gets out of it. Anna reapplies it until the doctor makes the ropes. Jericho says this is the best Anna has ever looked. The doctor nails a thrust kick, then wins with the lockjaw. She reapplies the lockjaw until our girl Tay Conti comes out for the save. Cesar, butt meat aplenty for Rampage. What were your thoughts on this matchup with the Doctor DMD?
Taz and Jericho giving high props to ladies on commentary. Jericho says that, of course, the Doctor's got more of the ring experience, but Anna, the way Anna wrestles is like she wrestles with more experience than she actually has. And Jericho with high praise to Anna throughout the whole match.
Yeah.
Ricky just wanted to see bitches fight because that's how Ricky is. And yeah, that's the fabulous. And then and then Taz kind of calling, and then Excalibur calling it down the middle or whatever. Yeah, it was a good match. I wasn't mad at the match. Yeah, Anna getting them thrust kicks working, doing work, and then she got that Queen Slayer on a couple of times, and Jamie Hayter getting her thick ass up on the ropes with all that body, causing a distraction, and even doing causing a distraction, get Britt Baker out, and then Anna, as Jericho said, Anna on fire because she hit I think she hit Reba, Hayter, and knocked Britt down all in one kind of a hustle. And then Britt got over on the end, got that lockjaw. She got the glove on from Reba, got that lockjaw in. She got the W, and then Tay Conti did come out when Anna put the W back on. The other two bitches were still out there and didn't stop Tay Conti from whooping the doctor's ass. So that just makes me a little bit suspicious. So I don't know. Maybe we can get maybe Tay Conti versus the Doctor at Full Gear.
That's what it's looking like.
And I'm not mad at that, but if not, we gotta do what we gotta do. But no, this was a really, really, really good match.
I will say too, Anna Jay, so good for having 20 minutes, 20 matches.
Yeah.
So good.
And Brettzky, this is a very quick Rampage, of course, hour. We get Tony. He took over Mark Henry's split screen.
Oh, Mark Henry.
Damn it. No, I'm out. I'm out on Rampage.
With Andrade and Pac. The main event. It's Pac versus Andrade, part 2. Pac was on the gate, attacking and flying.
Hold up, Mangria. Do you want me to call the last 5 minutes? Because I have it queued up right here on my TV, and I have not watched it.
Wait, what part did you stop on? So I know where to stop.
I think. All right. So I kind of watched it and then rewound the Brain Buster.
Oh my God, dude, the Brain Buster.
Yeah. So that's the part.
Shit. Okay,
that's the part.
I'll stop there.
All right.
Okay, Pac versus Andrade 2. Pac right out the gate attacking and flying. Andrade even screaming at Pac to bring it, but he eats a boot for it, Brettzky. Andrade eventually gets control and hits a spinning corkscrew, rabid taquito salt to Pac. I didn't know what to call it. Andrade continues the punishment, murdering Pac with apron attacks. Apparently, Andrade loves the apron more than he loves Charlotte. Hits the three amigos. Jericho and Starks are getting salty with each other on commentary at this point. Andrade misses a leg drop to Pac on the apron and just crashes and burns to the outside. Pac regains control with a Hurricane Rana and a top rope moonsault to the outside. This is Cesar. Free
money. This match was so free money. This was a free money match.
Andrade with the neck breaker, then a slam down.
We gave these guys 25 minutes, Brettzky.
Andrade addicted to the apron. He then
the entrances were at 30 minutes.
He hits a springboard draping DDT on the apron. It looked very nasty. It looked very dangerous. I was concerned for Pac, the way that he landed on the fucking apron. Pac knocks Andrade's balance off the top turnbuckle, hurting Charlotte's favorite sack, Yam Bag City, says Taz. I'm surprised he didn't throw a Jones in there. Pac nailed a top rope brain buster, and then Cesar took over for the last 5 minutes.
All right, here we're at. They're on the ropes. Cracker's grabbing him. He's grabbing the Latin. This is the brain buster cock I'm talking about. I'm setting it up. Yow! Brain buster to that ass! Cracker's folded up in them fucking white ass pants he is. Pocket the draws, he's rolling over. Aubrey Edwards don't know what to do. Taz is yelling. 1, 2. Motherfucker kicks out because he got some fake titties to hump later tonight. So he's kicking out. He ain't looking like no bitch. They showing the replay. spiked his dirty ass. He was a Fed, and the motherfucker was trying to cross the border into America. Spiked his ass. It was dirty. It was dirty. So now they're both on their knees. Crowd chanting AEW because there's some fucking marks. And slapping each other on the knees. Slapping back. Pac slapping him back. Andrade with a slap. Pac with a slap. Andrade with a slap. Pac with a slap. Slap, 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 slap. Like two bitches on the Real Housewives. All right. Now they're back up to the feet. Andrade throwing blows. Hits the ropes. Pac with a kick. Blocked. Oh, dirty super kick. Reverse Hurricane Rana. Andrade
Poison Rana.
Poison Rana. Pac getting the crowd up. He doing this shit. He runs to the ropes. Andrade comes back. Oh, hits the dirty elbow. He hit the Jericho shit. Got him on the DDT. He got him set up for the DDT. Like NXT. Hell no. Oh, flipped him over. Pac stole the ropes. Andrade flips him over. 1, 2. Ooh, he kicked out. Oh, he booted him. Oh, get that DDT. See, he went for the DDT. Pac flipped it. Pac stole his shit. He reversed the DDT. He rolled his ass up. It's black right now. It's blacker than my dick in a room at 2 a.m. in the morning. It's so dumb. 2 lights out. There's only 2 lights out right now. What the fuck is going on? I was dirty ass Malachi back with no bath. No bath. Malachi black with that dumbass hoodie on. He's looking at Pac. He's looking at Andrade. Oh, he spit the black skeet in Pac's face. He spit the black skeet. He spit the skeet. And now he's stomping on Pac. Andrade just standing there like, all right, nigga, do what you got to do. But yeah, he's stomping Pac. And then he leaves the ring. He leaves the ring all dirty. He's going to take a bath. Andrade's picking up Pac. What's he doing? Oh, Malachi Black's looking under the ring for some weaponry. He got a chair. He got a chair, girl. Oh, shit. He's about to go down. Pac's on his knees. Just staring at Andrade's dick, but there's black skeet in his eyes, so he can't see anything. Arn Anderson brought his dumb ass out. Arn Anderson out there in a suit. And he pulled a pistol out. Oh, shit, he got the tool. Arn Anderson got the tool. He got the tool. Oh, shit, his dumb ass Cody. Cody fucking shit up. He's fighting Malachi Whack. And now he's fighting Andrade. Cody out there with a t-shirt on. Getting stomped. No, he's beating both their asses. Of course he is, because he's Cody fucking Rhodes. Cody Rhodes done knocked Andrade out the ring. Oh, Malachi Black kicked him. Cody with a scoop slam. Cody beating everybody's ass in the ring. Pac's still down, by the way. And now Cody done beat up both these hoes. Malachi's still in the ring. Cody got the chair. Malachi's still in the ring. He banging it. He banged it like he banged that black bitch and got her pregnant. He's gonna hit Malachi with it. Nope, Malachi jumped out the ring. And the crowd is booing. The crowd is booing because Malachi jumped out the ring. I don't know why they were excited for Cody. Why were they excited for Cody? And Cody's music is playing. Cody's music is playing. The show's over.
I thought you were gonna say Cody with a chair gonna bang him like Rhodes to the twat.
No, I probably should have thought of that. But
yeah.
That's how it ended. So Cody came out with a chair. That's how it ended. I got on Instagram, and apparently they're fighting right now.
As Cesar eloquently said, poison right of the Pac, Andrade fake out elbow, pin reverse after pin reverse, Pac wins with a roll up, the lights out. Malachi appears and spits in Pac's face and attacks. They're about to double team Pac, and Arn comes out and finger glocks them. Cody Jarrett attacks. The crowd actually cheers for Cody. I'm just as flabbergasted as Cesar, but that's how Rampage ended. Brettzky, you now do not have to watch it.
I wasn't going to anyway, so that's fine by me.
Big facts. Big facts.
Do you guys want me to go over Dynamite that just happened? Because I took notes. No. I didn't even take notes on. I didn't even watch last week's. I saw that Ortiz, he shaved his beard, so he looks anorexic now. He shaved his gigantic beard that he had.
Oh, jeez.
So he looks like he has AIDS. But that was the only notes. The only thing that I saw.
I haven't watched Dynamite, but I still haven't finished Dynamite from last week.
I didn't watch it last week. I just saw.
Yeah, watch it. I mean, I was gonna watch fucking Daniel Bryan versus Bobby Fish because The internet said it was the greatest TV match ever, even though Daniel Bryan fought Kenny Omega, and that was the greatest TV match ever. So I was gonna at least watch that.
Well,
Yeah, that has to be good.
if you guys aren't gonna watch this week's Dynamite,
I'm gonna watch it. I'm just gonna watch it after we finish this shit.
Oh, okay. I won't say anything then. It was the Doctor. I was gonna give highlights of the Doctor, but
the Doctor this week? Well, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Exactly.
That's all you gotta say. Say less.
Yeah, say less, son. That's
The
all. Now I gotta.
Doctor was on for 5 minutes, and of course, it was the highlight of the whole show. Of course.
Of course it was. I mean, it's the fucking Doctor.
Gentlemen, thank you. Brettzky, thank you for your hosting duties for the beginning of this. Cesar, thank you for your time. As always, the tripod is here for y'all's entertainment. And now it's time for the plugs. We will start with the host of episode 99, the greatest Brettzky of all times. Give us your plugs, sir.
Oh, well, you're flattering me with the greatest nonsense, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity to always come on. I see Cesar sent a post by Scarlett. I'll be sure to be checking that out later tonight.
It's Aaron Jotsky looking hot.
I always appreciate the chance to get on the tripod, talk some shop, talk some shit about wrestling, about life with all you boys. Again, like I said earlier, if you're listening to this, if you're just for plugs, if you're listening to this right now, watching, whatever, hit that subscribe button, leave some comments, repost it, share it to your friends. Watch Dynamite too, APPW, at Party Pro Wrestling. It's all of us being real life promos and WWE 2K20 and its ratchet ass playing video game wrestling. It's a lot of fun. It's really well put together. Mangria does a hell of a job with it and dedicates a lot of time and money, as you can tell by the fucking world title belt. To the product, so go check it out. It's all on Mangria Field's YouTube page. What do we got? So I think just yesterday, earlier today, was the latest episode of Dynamite. Next week on Friday, Saturday, whatever it might be, is going to be pay-per-view Bloodbath and Beyond, where yours truly is going to
lose.
Championship.
Don't lose.
He's going to be retaining his championship in very, very quick fashion. So be sure to tune in for that. I have my own shit to plug for myself. I'm on Instagram at the Great Brettzky 99. Go give that a follow if you just want to see me post about some random shit. And I have a lot of story posts about hockey and baseball. You can follow me. I have a podcast. That's right. Who doesn't have a podcast now? It's called the Faux Pod Podcast. That is THE space FAUX space POD. There you go on Mangria's screen. The latest episode 75 with my good buddy Maurizio Costa. Don't be optimistic or you'll always be let down. Be realistic. Great episode, a lot of fun. It's basically just me talking with a lot of friends from college, and I'm trying to branch out to not just friends, but just other people who are peers in colleges across the country. Just kind of talking, get a glimpse into the future. We're finally at a point where we can start moving past talking about COVID. So we just kind of get a glimpse into the future, whether you know them, you don't know them. You got to get a chance to see who these future celebrities, scientists, athletes, world leaders, entrepreneurs, innovators, whatever it might be, people you're going to know their name in 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and you're going to be able to hear them first on the Faux Pod. So go check them out. Every episode's a lot of fun. Same kind of structure. You get to get some insights into the world today as viewed by the future. Mainly college students. Mangria's been on it. He's not a college student, but he's been on it. Episode 13.
I've cleaned the college.
That's true. That's true. Come close. Cesar's been on it twice. He's been on episode number 26 and on episode number 69, group sessions number 5 with him and Zanka still with us. So go check out all of the Faux Pod episodes. We usually come out every Wednesday, barring any difficulties. On Instagram, it is at thefauxpod.cast. That is at THEFAUXPOD.CAST. There you can find everything you could ever want and more of the Faux Pod. So go give that a follow, likes and shares and whatever to comment. On Twitter, a little less all-inclusive, but it's at @thefauxpod_cast. Give it a follow, same kind of thing. We're everywhere on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Good Pods, Anchor, wherever you get your podcasts, or any search engine, whatever it is, search up the Faux Pod, and we will be there for you. So go check it out and make sure you watch me this Friday or Saturday, this upcoming Friday or Saturday, retain this beautiful world championship.
Wipe that off before you send it to me.
It all depends on when I get everybody's fucking promos on time. Hopefully It will be dropped on my birthday, October 29th, this coming Friday. Big Carpe himself, Julius Caesar.
Damn, Scarlett's looking hot in that photo.
Your
Real hot.
pause, sir.
And Shotzi too.
I'm saying. So you can follow me at Julius, spelled how you ever spell Julius_Caesar, like you see on the background right there. And that dumb shit right there. I haven't posted all weekend, but I'm gonna drop some heat for y'all on Sunday. But always check that dumbass story for some dumbass posts. That's what I do, man. It's for the shit. Look at that fucking shit. Look at that shit. Always check the page on Wednesday. Always check the page on Wednesday. I mean, if you don't have any day to check the page, check that shit on Wednesday. I do not miss a Wednesday. I maybe miss a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday through any other day. But your boy ain't missed a Wednesday in about fucking like 3 years, all right? That shit had me cracking up. I laughed at that shit when I saw it. That one actually made me laugh, and I just instantly posted it. I don't even know what day that was. So I am this close from starting my own podcast. It's called Drunk and Hungry.
What?
Me and a friend of mine, we're gonna start do a podcast called Drunk and Hungry. We're gonna do some live shows at first, then I'll try to work on these guys, as you know, to see there. It is literally gonna be the first podcast where there is no scripted thing. The guest on the show brings what we talk about. Like literally, we're doing something new. You will literally tell us, the host, what you want to talk about an hour beforehand. We will also have a topic that, well, I'll talk to these guys afterwards. I don't want to spoil like all the inside jokes for you. But yeah, it's going to be called Drunk and Hungry. We're going to be doing dumb shit. We're going to be getting drunk on it, and we might be cooking food on it as well. Ooh. And we're going to do sound at first, and then maybe get some group sessions later, get some video. We might even start a Twitch about it.
Damn, okay.
Really get into it. So it's a friend of mine at Best Buy, so we're really starting to get it. He bought some really good ass crispy mics. We're going to be doing a bunch of dumb shit, and I will definitely let y'all know when that shit drops. We are testing Monday. He bought all 3 mics, testing it out Monday, so the shit might be rolling out soon in the next couple of weeks. And of course, we're going to be rolling out with merch and all kinds of dumb shit, and y'all will definitely know that here, because I'll actually have plugs to plug besides myself, and besides you hating on people that I will tell you to hate on. Shout out Andonna, though, always. Shout out Andonna. She OG. But yeah, Drunk and Hungry is going to be coming soon. If this takes off as well, or even like a little bit takes off, then, out of that funds, I'll still be doing my own drunken podcast with people in the beer community and game. And I'll let y'all know what that dumb shit is called as well. But that's what I'm working on right now. That's what I'm doing. That's how I'm out here in these streets. Always follow Mangria Fuel's YouTube page, where you will see dumb shit. Couldn't find my Big Brother Cantina shirt, so there was no promo for that this week.
How dare you?
Wow. But it's in a drawer somewhere that I know, and so you'll get one next week. And I'm still gonna cut the same promo because it still worked. So you'll still get that shit, and it still works. And then when I do win next week and get the championship back, I will cut another promo for the Big Brunch Cantina, and it'll still work.
I'm confused. What match? Do you have another match besides mine, like for the decent title or something?
Yeah, but I listened to your dumbass long-winded promo, and you said you've been practicing and watching, and everybody who practices and watches and trains to fight Julius Caesar has lost.
I mean, I won last
I'm undefeated when you've said that in a match going beforehand. You, JH, and somebody else, I can't remember who it is. You've all said that in like 4 matches, and I'm 4-0 in those matches. And you said it in this match. You didn't say it before the other one, when AJ Styles helped you win.
I mean, Brettzky, you gotta admit, Caesar is undefeated in first blood matches, so you got a big
to
climb, my friends.
Oh yeah, real big coup beating Cynic. Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah. What, have you beaten Cynic?
Yeah.
Okay, because you're wrestling like Cynic this season because you only have like 1 win. And you
Except, okay, but to be fair, Cynic would never sniff the world title scene. Let's be fair.
Of course, Cynic would never. Please, it's fucking Cynic. It's pathetic.
Yeah, fuck you, Cynic. And Jake.
I mean,
Fuck you, Jake.
he's barely to be fair, he's barely sniffing Jake. I don't know why Jake's giving him time of day. But
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I've talked to him about
it's
it.
drunk
what
Jake.
The fuck are you doing?
I think he's only sniffing drunk Jake. Sober Jake would never give him time of day. It's drunk Jake. And that's, get your boy, man. He's fucking up.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Brettzky, for hosting episode 99.
99.
And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, tune in for the 100th episode. Spectacular. Next Friday, well, actually this Friday, along with Bloodbath and Beyond, the APPW pay-per-view coming up. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned.
Ooh, nice new outro.